What's up, guys? Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back with more tech and more reviews. Now, if you can see behind me, I've actually upgraded to the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. This is the 2020 version, and I've been getting a lot of questions like, what are some good accessories for your iPad in the year 2020? Now, some of these accessories on the table back here are actually old. They're from previous years, and I've had them for a while, but they are still extremely relevant. So today, what I'm going to be talking about is some of the essential devices that you're going to need for your iPad Pro in 2020. So let's check these out.
Some of the old songs.
Thing I want you to know is all these devices can be attained pretty much on Amazon, but due to the global issue that's going on right now, it may be kind of hard to get some of these things. So if I drop a link below, do not hold it against me if it says it's going to be May before you can get it. I've even ordered some things and said May, and I got them in like 3 or 4 days. So just know that they're trying to get the essential things out to people as they need them versus the gadgets that we really just want. So keep that in mind. Needs versus wants. Here we go. So the first device that we're going to actually talk about is the Apple Pencil. Now, I don't know what my life would be without my Apple Pencil. It's probably the device that I use the absolute most. Ease, convenience, it sits up top magnetically. It charges wirelessly. What more can I say about it? It's a staple. I've had it since the day it came out, and I have not regretted getting that device. Now, Apple Pencil is going to cost you about $130, but I think it's well worth it. Now, there are some alternatives out there, and I've shown you a couple of those. They don't pack all the same features, but one of those is the Logitech Crayon. This thing is actually a great contender for best stylus for the iPad or best pencil for the iPad. It does everything except it lacks some of that pressure sensitivity. Other than that, it's still a good alternative to the Apple Pencil. Now, the next thing we actually want to look at is your actual power capability. And Anker has this on deck. Now, the Anker 18-watt PD charger is just that. It's a small powerhouse compact charger. It's going to get everything that you need done, and it's a little bit smaller than the original charger that comes with the iPad itself. You're able to take more advantage of the space, and it actually has folding prongs on it, and you don't have to worry about it getting bent or busted up. You just fold the prongs in and you're good to go. So Anker has these for you. You can pick them up anywhere from about $8 to $10, but I think it's really a good device to keep on hand because it's actually so small. It fits right in the palm of your hand, and it actually packs the same amount of power as the original, so you don't have to worry about any issues with that device. Next up, sound. Sound is extremely big because there's no headphone jack on here. So I want to introduce to you the Impal M30. Now, this device is basically a great little set of earbuds because it has USB Type-C charging ability. It's super small, super compact. When you open the top up on these, they actually just automatically will pair to your device, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. And plus, on top of all of that, this device is actually waterproof. So you can actually dunk these in water and you don't have to worry about a thing. You get touch controls, you get dual bass, you get tons of features with the Impal M30. So I suggest checking those out. I'm going to drop a link below so you can do that for yourself. Great sound in a small package. These things fit in your ear with no issues. You can nod your head, you can bob your head. They're good for working out in sports, and they are very discreet as well, so you don't really even know that they're in your ear, and they have a really good fit to them as well. So big ups to the company Impal for putting those out. I really like it and I really appreciate them. Next up, we want to talk about gaming because gaming is a big part of this. You got a huge screen, huge display, lots of resolution. You got to get some good gaming in, and to do that, I want you to go by and check out the 8BitDo Lite controller. Now, this controller is basically one of those that you can just fit anywhere in your pocket, in your bag, and it's going to be good for all types of games. And one of my favorite games to showcase is Asphalt 9. Because when you're actually playing Asphalt 9, you get the full handles. Now, this controller does not have any vibration features, anything like that. But the handling, the actual button layout, everything feels good. Everything is in its own place. Graphics are going to handle well with this processor, and there's no lag with this. Even though it's a Bluetooth controller, you're gonna pay about 30 bucks for this one. There's no lag. It's not just another cheap controller. It's gonna do a great job when you're playing all types of games, not just this one. And I will do more game videos. People have been requesting those, but for right now, we're just gonna focus on this controller. It's one of the best. This is the 8-bit DO, and it's extremely portable. And that's why I picked it for this video. So remember that. Link will be below. Please check it out. Oh, and it also comes in several different colors. So that's a big shout out to 8-bit DO. Next up is the Anker wireless charging. Now this thing is actually a PD charger for your device, as well as a wireless charger on top. It connects through USB Type-C as well as micro USB. So you're going to be able to get a nice fast charge on this, as well as a wireless charge on this device. So you get 2-in-1, nice big powerhouse from the company Anker. The link will be below. You can check this one out for yourself as well. And then let's talk about the actual stand, because a lot of people ask me what stand I'm using. Well, the stand that is actually going to be standing on, and the one that I'm using, is the Subcase multi-angle stand. Now this thing has been on all of my videos, almost every iPad video, and it has been super sturdy. Nice aluminum construct. It folds flat. You get 270-degree radius of movement on this thing, so you get tons of different standing angles. I can't say enough about it. I've talked about it in several videos. I made several review videos on it. It's a great stand, and it's something that I stand behind 100%. I've had this thing for a long time, and I know what I'm talking about, and it's a great device to have in your arsenal. This is the Subcase multi-angle stand. And next up is the Microsoft Surface Arc mouse. Now we've actually had our ups and downs with this device, and I'm hoping that Apple will shortly fix the features that they kind of took away from here. But the reason why it's still one of the best mice around is because it has this flat form factor. And once you get ready to use it, you just fold it. You get your pointer right there on the screen, if you can see it in the blue right up there, and you get tons of functionality with this. Now, like I said, a lot of the functions have been taken away, such as the swiping and things like that. Now, over here in your settings, let's go to settings. If you go in here, you can still scroll, but scrolling is still a little glitchy. If you notice how it goes up and pops back down, and same over here, and it just kind of works when it gets ready to. Now you may be asking yourself, why does he pick this as one of the essential devices? Well, the next item that I'm going to show you will tell you why, and it has a lot to do with this form factor. Now, granted, this used to work perfectly with the iPad. Apple nixed it for some reason, and hopefully they'll come back and fix that. A lot of third-party mice have been having those problems, but the next device that I'm going to show you is going to make this all worth it. And I almost forgot, this is Logitech Keys To Go. It's a very smooth, very flat keyboard. You don't have too much to worry about. The keys are actually put together. If you waste water on here, there are no issues. The only issue is this thing, it still charges with micro USB. Bluetooth battery lasts for months. I haven't had to charge this thing in forever. Typing experience on here has been awesome. The keys give you a nice punch back when you press them, and everything is good to go. I've used this before. I've done reviews on it before, so you guys know how I like it, and I've had this for a year or so now, and it's probably one of the best keyboards that I've had. So I said I was going to bring you a device that made all this stuff worthwhile. I mean, I know you want to know why I chose the Surface Arc mouse over the Magic Mouse, and all these devices have something in common. They're kind of flat. With the exception of this one and this one, a little bit more bulky, and this one has a little bulk to it as well. But what I want to show you guys is this device right here. This is the Tomtop electronic organizer. Now this thing fits a 11-inch device as well as the 12-inch device. Now what I want to show you is the front has two pockets. You get your Tomtop logo, and then on the back is where all the things are going to happen. So you get a handle first off, and then you get these rubber bands. Now rubber bands are really strong, really accurate when they're holding things. They feel nice, feel very premium, and then you get two pockets down here. So So let's go ahead and fill this thing up and see what we can get in here. And there we go. 12-inch iPad went in there, Keys To Go went in there. You got your controller back here, your headphones here, your charger here, your mouse right over here. Down here, you got your wireless charging PD charger, 10,000 milliamp, and then you got a Samsung T7 that I popped in there just at the last minute, if I can get it out. Samsung T7 with a fingerprint scanner and a USB Type-C to C cable that you can rock. And you got to put this somewhere else. So drop this in another bag, but it does come in handy. Super flat, ergonomic, 270-degree radius. Can't go wrong with this thing right here. So I'll be sure and drop links below to all of this stuff. Anything in here, I'm dropping a link below so you can check it out. It actually fits that 12-inch iPad. I got it down in there. It's actually still on, but that's one of the big pluses. Now, pencil stayed on the side when I put it in there. Came out real nice, real smooth. So these are some of the essential things that you're gonna need if you have an iPad. Now, you may not have these specific brand devices, but you're gonna need something similar to all this just to give you the best experience that you can get with this device. Like I said, I upgraded from the 11-inch to the 12.9. Like you see right here, this is 2020 12.9. It's the big boy. Upgraded, and I have no regrets. I've been loving it. I've been using it, and I actually have used it a little bit more than the 11. But these are some great essential accessories that are going to help you in your everyday life. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. Until next time, be sure and give me a big thumbs up and please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.